Hi guys, मेरा नाम है ध्रुव और आप देख रहे हैं DG Rhythms का YouTube channel. Today I want to talk about Spotify, Apple Music, YouTube Music, Amazon Prime Music, maybe Deezer and Tidal, and what you should pick, which subscription you should use, really listen to your music. So a little backstory. So there are Indian music streaming platforms and then there are foreign music streaming platforms. Foreign music streaming platforms are relatively newer and Indian streaming platforms are relatively older. But Indian streaming subscriptions में बहुत ज़्यादा गाने नहीं होते थे पहले, और after Spotify came in in India full support के साथ Amazon वगैरह आए, it has become like a trend to use foreign music subscriptions. So I personally like Apple. I'll tell you why, because Apple provides you with a lossless quality. Lossless means virtually zero compression. So from my DAW, what I am hearing on a professional setup to what you are hearing is going to be same. जैसा export होगा. Spotify meanwhile it compresses a little the audio. And Deezer and Tidal is not available in India, but Tidal is again a high-res platform. Deezer also supports high-res, 96 kHz की mastering Tidal I guess support करता है. And we tend to, so there are different sample rates that we export our songs to. Usually the distributors of these songs वो हमें बोलते हैं कि to use 44.1, some tell us to use 48, some can accept 96 also, and 96 is obviously better. It is a little more open, but the difference is not that visible. But I prefer Apple Music because of the lossless technology they use, and it uses a lot of data, and Spotify doesn't use a lot of data, and Spotify is better with playlisting. So roughly all of these subscriptions are roughly around the same price range. 19 per month for students, it's 89. Spotify is 69 per month. YouTube Music के साथ the advantage is that you get YouTube Premium free. Either you want a YouTube Premium, you get a YouTube Music free. Personally, my peers like YouTube Music because they feel that it is louder. So when you have a device and your music is louder, it's a very commercial thing. You can play it in parties and it'll feel a little louder, it'll feel a little better, because in earlier there was a loudness war in music जहाँ पे louder is better माना जाता था. ऐसा होता नहीं है, this is not how it works, but dynamically human ears like a louder sound, especially teens and young people, because it relieves a lot of stress. So Apple Music I like because it kind of processes an FLAC ka file, it's virtually zero compression, and Spotify compresses a lot, but it's still kind of, Spotify Premium kind of has that quality. So if you are on free subscription, I'll tell you Spotify free and Spotify Premium में भी बहुत difference है with the quality. And YouTube Music के free और YouTube Music के paid में I don't think इतना difference है, but audible difference इतना नहीं है, but I'm sure कि codec में difference होगा. And codec is basically जो पीछे इनके how they are processed, उनको codecs बोलते हैं. AAC codec में है या MP3 file है. So these are extensions and codecs जिसमें ये process होते हैं. So basically I really want to talk about today that whether you should buy Apple, Spotify, YouTube or Amazon mainly, because Tidal is not available in India, and Deezer, I personally never use Deezer, and I personally would prefer Spotify if you like playlisting, if you like 99% accurate taste that you want to listen. If you don't want to go out of your bubble, then Spotify is the game, because it will give you sare gaane at the same quality, at the same level, normalized volume, and it will give you it'll do a fantastic job of blending in and crossfading and stuff, which I do not like in Apple. I do not like crossfade in Apple, which is like a very minor thing. Doesn't matter itna. But what I really like about Apple is the quality, is the spatial audio. The spatial audio the Apple provides, and the lyric sheet. I hate Spotify for changing the lyrics again and again. Whenever I'm very used to listening to Karan Aujla songs, and Spotify पे सब पंजाबी में आ रहा होता है, which I do not have a problem with, but I cannot read Punjabi, right? So in Apple Music वो English में आता है, and it's really helpful. I can sing along, and I can just have fun. And plus I like Apple का UI UX better, although Apple का playlisting and Apple का feature, Apple I felt it's a little slow because data process बहुत ज़्यादा हो रहा होगा. Let's talk about YouTube Music. YouTube Music, if you can prefer YouTube Music if you want a universal sound, like it comes with YouTube Premium, which is very helpful for me because I am almost 2.5 hours on YouTube learning, researching about something. Watching YouTube videos is my favorite deal. So when you watch, you kind of save a lot of time because there are ads and then you click and you can save all of that mental blocks. Ad बहुत ज़्यादा मेरा mental space ले लेते हैं. One thing is that, the other thing is it's louder, so you will feel like you get more commercialized sound and you'll feel great listening to it. YouTube also, a lot of your old catalog is very accessible. Spotify, I think when you shuffle in Spotify, वो एक algorithm एक हफ्ते के लिए तो एक ही चीज़ चलाता है. So YouTube, I think, is very personalized to your old catalog, 2004s and 5s and 10s. So it's better for that. Amazon, I also love Amazon की quality. The quality Amazon Music provides is crazy. With Prime Reading, with Prime Video, with this, the bundle is amazing because I think it costs you 600 for 3 months. I think that is my plan. Or I think it's cost 1500 for a year, and with 1500 for a year you get Amazon Prime Music. It's a great deal. I think the most efficient deal is Amazon Music. You will get all your songs, you will get high quality, you will get, obviously, if I have to rank UI UX wise or if I have to rank my user experience, Amazon is the last one, and then comes, I think, YouTube, then Apple, and then comes Spotify. Quality wise, if I go, Apple comes first, Amazon second, YouTube third, and fourth is Spotify. If you talk about blends and playlisting and crossfades and features wise, Spotify is on top. I think YouTube is second, Apple is third, and Amazon is fourth. A lot of these songs were not available on Amazon, but Amazon Music has a very great thing where they have just blue bars and they represent something. I still do not know what they represent, but जो भी full blue bar वाले गाने मैंने सुने हैं, those are like crazy. I think it represents liked by a lot of people with some algorithm, but it is amazing. And even Amazon Pay, I can get a variety of songs, but Amazon is very commercial. YouTube is more like SoundCloud these days, and I was an avid SoundCloud listener back in the day. So I would, if overall you will decide, I would prefer Apple Music because it gives you the highest quality, and right now I want highest quality. If you want UI UX playlisting wise, Spotify is the best. If you want very commercial and if you like to listen to your music and YouTube to background, and if you like to listen to a lot of instrumentals, if you like to listen to a lot of YouTube music like instrumental and classical music, which are just available on YouTube because a lot of these things are just available on YouTube, then you would love YouTube. Amazon is a great choice for value because Apple is a little heavy. Spotify for family and Apple for family is like good deal, is a value combo. But I think the best value for buck is Amazon because it gives you great quality, it gives you Prime Videos, and it gives you everything. And Prime Videos has a lot of stuff around this time. But if you want overall one thing, I would really suggest go for Apple Music because it will change your tone. वो ऐसी चीज़ें आपको सुनने को मिलेगी with Apple Music that you cannot just listen to. But obviously, if you are a serious audiophile, you can obviously use high-res vinyl players, and you can use CDs, Blu-ray CDs and normal CDs to get, because it did kind of preserve the sound from back in the day. But yeah, Apple Music has the highest quality. YouTube Music has the best commercial viability. Spotify has the best blends, the best playlisting, and the best experience. I would say, and Amazon Music is like a very valuable offer. That's it for the video, guys. I hope you have learned something. I hope you'll be able to get something out of this. Peace out.